Hi, Joel from Stiimo here. I'm going to demonstrate our new and improved functionality, specifically designed for when you want to do takeoffs for a design build contract, where we basically have empty architectural drawings and we want to sketch out our quantities on a drawing to use as a basis for the estimate later. And what we do then, I've created a brand new project here now. We upload our drawings. The ones we want, let's take that one for example. Floor one here. And the most important thing at this stage is actually to check this box down here, ABT. That tells the system it's an empty architectural drawing and we want to sketch out our quantities ourselves. You can fill in the floor here if you want, you can fill in the section if you want, you can even fill in the system if you want to start with a specific system. For example, lighting, we confirm the drawing. At this point, we also have a new tab here, so you can get the drawing dashboard in list view if you prefer, and work from here. From these drawings, you can easily edit that one or even edit the name of it if needed. So you can simply delete that and write in the word lighting. Floor 1, for example. You can also simply copy this drawing if you want to. Maybe you would like to make 2 copies of it just in case. And perhaps one of them you might want to call Power Floor 1. And one you want to call Data Floor 1. And it's Floor 1, Floor 1. And then we want to remove those then. And then we want to set power on that one. And we want to set data on that one. Create those copies. So we'll have our 3 drawings here now. So in this one, I can work on my lighting. In that one, I can work on my data. And in that one, I can work on my power. So if we go into this one where we want to work on the power, then an empty drawing. And what happens here is that this symbol button is checked. That means in our component toolbox here, we have the actual icons here instead. The actual symbols. So I can take a single pole switch, for example, and press Q to rotate it so I can get it into a fairly good position at least. Want it like that inside the door, then maybe want it like that inside that door. And then we'll put one out there too. Then maybe I want some wall outlets. I'll choose a wall outlet there instead. Rotate it. I want them along the wall here. We want a few of them. Placing them. A few of those, maybe want one in here in the changing room too. Over here too, we'll take one and place it up here as well. So we can lay out some cable by simply drawing out this cable exactly as we would. Want it to run, for example. Let's say it goes like that. And we'll take this room too. Drawing out some cable in that way. And then we'll take them out into the corridor, because we can also then show how we build with trunks. We also have our trunking tool, which looks like that. Let's say we have a cable ladder here in the corridor going out here, and somewhere around here we have a riser to level 2. So we can also draw trunks that connect to this main trunk. All these arrows moving in these will show the direction in which we'll quantify the cable here. And what I need to do then is grab a cable and drop it onto the trunk. Then it builds a cable along the entire length of the trunk. And I'll take that one, drop it in, and I'll take this one and drop it in too. At any given point, on the trunk you can see how many cables there are and how long they are. So here we have 3 cables. At this point we have 2 cables. And at that point we have 1 cable. Out here on the right side, you get your quantities immediately. As soon as you draw something on the plan, you get your quantities out here. You can also draw cable ladders if you want to do that, or really any containment that you want. Let's say we take a KS 400 here. Let's draw it out. So we have KS 416 meters here as well. You can always go to the settings here and adjust things like the symbol size, the cable thickness. You can adjust the trunk size to a reasonable level. And you can also adjust the drawing's opacity. So you can like turn off the drawing, the background drawing if you want, or adjust it to a good level. The symbol ring opacity is about, you see this ring around the symbols? I can make that disappear if I want to. So here we have some settings we can adjust. Let's say we do it like that. So now I've drawn up a little sketch here of my installation. This I might then want to send to my client and discuss it with them. I can always export this so that I get a PDF of it. And then what's visible right here in the editor will be shown. You can turn things on and off and get exactly what you want with a cover sheet that shows the exact quantities that you're showing right here. So that's the main features regarding our ABT functionality.